What's up, family? This is Charles. I just got a few words to share with y'all. People think I be playing. They think I'm too intellectual, but they don't understand that I just set a high bar for myself, man. I don't have the luxury to continue complaining about how bad life is and how bad I got it. Friend of the court took that luxury away from me a long time ago. One day I went in and the judge looked at me one day and he said, man, he said this in front of everybody. He said, "You have disappointed me. I had high hopes for you. I thought you were better than this." He said I disappointed him. Dude, that changed my life, man, because he was a man who didn't even know me, but saw my greatness even when I couldn't. So back to the intellect thing. Someone once said that intellect is not the end of wisdom, but the beginning. And with that said, I understand where intellect ends, faith takes over. I also understand that faith is merely an aspect of consciousness. One can have faith in a fearful path, or one can have faith in a loving path. The dog that wins is the one you feed the most. But here's the thing. We all understand that life happens. We all have trials and we all have tribulations. We all have trying times. But in spite of this, it doesn't do us any good to lament and stew over our problems. And here's the humbling reality. Wherever you are in your life and in your circumstances, it's your thinking that got you there. No one is where he's at by accident. You have made an appointment to be there. And whatever path you took, you had faith in it. But what got you here won't get you there. And if you want to change your life, you must first change your thinking. Now, I know some of you already know this, but then you talk about life as if you don't, and you live life like you don't. So your life ends up being some big contradiction. You say you want to stop struggling through life, but you're still thinking like a struggler. So when are you going to stop coasting through life and start changing your thinking? Now, if you're all right with your life, and you're good where everything's at, God's good, life is good, the sky's blue. If you're good with all that, then cool. I ain't got no problem with it. My thing is this, don't hate on me because I'm trying to do better, because I'm trying to grow. I plan on leaving a legacy for my children. Don't hate on me because I'm hungry and I know God has more in store for me. And don't hate on us just because we're taking away your excuses to stay the same and to stay stuck. All of us know people who have overcome great obstacles and challenges. I drive a Benz, but I work hard, man. Shoot, I have a real estate company that I got to maintain. I've been doing that for the past 16 years. I work on myself. I work on having better relationships with my friends and loved ones. And I work hard to deepen my relationship with God through prayer, meditation, and journaling every day, because God is my compass, man. Without God, I'm back at the dope house, I'm in jail or in some institution, or I'm dead. My commitment is real. My grind is real. My challenges are real, but the rewards are so sweet and abundant. Man, sometimes I have to look around me and say, damn, God has been so good to me. I was told a long time ago that my thinking wasn't some powerful contribution to the truth. And as simple as that sounds, it took me years of spiritual practice to really understand that, to accept that what God was trying to tell me. I only saw truth as an external reality, when in fact, the external reality is a mirror of my inner state. If I wake up in the morning thinking that the world is out to get me, then my mind will show me witnesses to confirm that idea. But if I wake up in the morning with gratitude, knowing that I'm blessed, knowing that I'm constantly cared for with hope and a positive attitude, then life will report back to me witnesses to support that idea. But Charles, that sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good because it's the truth. And stop using that statement as an attempt to diminish the truth so you can have an excuse to stay stuck. Everybody knows that this is easier said than done. So what? The winners don't allow that statement to be an excuse to stay stuck. So quit being average, quit being mediocre, quit being flaky, tighten it up. We all got the same 24 hours. What you gonna do with yours? Success is something you attract, not something you pursue. Make a commitment to change yourself in the way you see yourself, and the way you think about yourself. If you want to be in a better place in your life, then become better. Do the work. Make a commitment to yourself to challenge your old ideas and limiting beliefs. What does your self-talk tell you when you begin to stretch beyond your comfort zone? That's your limiting belief. Tell that dude to shut up and go sit in the corner. Refuse to allow old ideas to run amok in your mind. Will you make a commitment to be honest with yourself? Will you have some faith? Will you have some willingness to turn your will and your life over to the care of God? Will you love yourself enough to not settle for a mediocre life? Will you love yourself enough to grow? See, the cat's off the bag now. Ain't no more excuses. Change your mind and you change your life. Change your mind and you have made a grand commitment to yourself to live by a higher standard, man. Challenge what you believe you can and cannot do. because the kingdom of God is within you. So act like it. You have everything that you need. In 2020, I'm looking at my life with 2020 vision, and I got a lot of work to do, y'all. Like Kevin Hart said, I'm taking this to the next level. My whole story ain't been told yet, and I know it. Many have lost sight of the end, and they're only concentrating on the means. But remember the story about the dude who he was real good at sharpening pencils, but he had the sharpest pencil around, but he never created anything. What do you want to be said about you at your funeral? Never lose sight of your goal in the future, but live today as if it's already yours, because in truth, all you really striving for is your true self. So none of us is going to hit a home run sitting in the bleachers. You got to get in the batter's box. You got to get in the game. From this point forward, y'all, your excuses have been dismissed. What you gonna do? Ask yourself this tomorrow, ask yourself the next day, and ask yourself the next day. And I guarantee you, if you forget, you'll wake up, man, in 5 years in the same place. You'll feel like you've been running along the yellow brick road of life, like my friend said, and you look down and you've been on a treadmill and you ain't really went that far at all. So look, it's a terrible thing to be haunted by your potential. Don't let that nightmare become your reality. Make a commitment to yourself and start today. Peace.